Hello everybody, this is Sifo, and today we're going to be doing a Inner Sphere Light Mech buyer's guide. So I'm going to start doing buyer's guides for each chassis and for Inner Sphere and clans. So basically what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be giving a short rundown of each chassis as well as the playstyles that each class of mech can do as a whole. So to start things off, we have the Commando. Now the Commando is an Inner Sphere light mech, just like every other Inner Sphere light mech that's going to be on here. Now light mechs don't have a lot of armor, but they make up for the lack of armor with speed and maneuverability. Most light mechs can actually move at speeds over 100 kph. The Commando is one exception because out of the box it moves at 97.2, which leaves a speed tweak at 106.7. Now, the Commando is a chasing mech, so it's meant to go after enemy lights, and it's meant to chase them down and completely tear them apart. You can also chase heavy mechs with this, and even assaults if they aren't competent pilots. The Firestarter is a long to close range brawler. Now this mech I recently did an in-depth review on this mech, and I've got to say it's one of my favorite light mechs now. The amount of hard points that you can put in this thing the amount of hard points that this thing has is crazy, as well as the reliability of its weapon systems. It is a ingenious mech, and as fast as it can go, it is a really good mech. I love this mech as much as anyone could love a mech. Its basic playstyle is to flank the enemy and hit them from behind, or to go after enemy mech legs. The Jenner is a similar mech that is designed for flanking, and in my opinion and from my experience, most people play this as a scout mech. Now scout mechs are difficult to use, as the use of tags and narcs are fairly difficult things to use, but once you get the hang of using a tag and a narc and know how to use it in such a way that your opponent isn't aware of you while you use them, this breaks in so many civils. You'll be able to purchase 2 more variants and even another class of mech entirely. Now the Locust is the fastest light mech that I am aware of, and I mean this thing is crazy fast. It is basically geared to be a full-blown scout and support mech. This mech is too weak to stand up in a straight-up brawl, and your goal when using this mech is to feed off of your allies and to make yourself as a distraction for enemy mechs. Also, a good point to bring up is if you have airstrike consumables or artillery strike consumables, pairing them with this mech and in cohesion with the distraction method, you can bait people into your airstrikes and artillery strikes using yourself as bait. The Panther is your hit and run mech. It is a base start sniper. This mech is meant to engage enemies at long ranges and close ranges. This mech can be used in CQC with SRMs and at long range with a large laser, an ER large laser, or a ER PPC. Now, this mech is a hit and run mech. It is more heavily armored than most light mechs and generally can carry heavier weapons, but has fewer hardpoints. The Raven is a edge of the map proximity sniper and scout, as well as it can be a chasing mech, but I don't recommend chasing with this mech as its weapon systems aren't plentiful enough really for you to chase. The Spider is your light support mech. So if you like running with lights but don't necessarily like going off on your own as a light, the Spider is your mech. This mech is pretty much geared towards running in with other lights and supporting those lights, backing them up with either ECM cover on the 5E or by stealing kills with the 5K. But all in all, how should the light class be played as a whole? Now, most and all light mechs are geared towards being fast, maneuverable, and pokey. So poking with lights is acceptable, and sniping with lights is probably one of the easiest things in the game to do. So if you're looking for a mech that can snipe at long ranges with lasers and PPCs, preferably large lasers or ER large lasers, as they do way less than PPCs. If you're looking for a mech that you want to snipe with large lasers, light mechs are the mechs to go, and they're the most useful mechs when it comes to sniping with large lasers, at least in my opinion. Anyways, that is it for this buyer's guide. I would like to thank you all for watching. Zeph out. Oh, wait. Good luck and have fun. Now Zeph out.